Welcome to our presentation of Erikson's 8 stages of psychosocial development.
Stage 1, infancy. During birth to 18 months, the child experiences trust versus mistrust, and some of the important events are feeding. The favorable outcome is trusting the environment and future, and unfavorable is the uncertainty and fear for the future. In Monsters, Inc., Boo experienced trust versus mistrust with Sully after he had accidentally scared her. Throughout the movie, she had built up a trust, but this caused a brief period of mistrust between Sully.
Well done. Well done, James. Boo. All right, gentlemen.
Right this way.
I hope you've learned a bad lesson in scaring today. Read chapters. Boo.
Stage 2, also known as the early childhood stage, ranges from ages 2 to 3 years old. The overarching conflict in this stage is autonomy or independence versus shame and doubt. The virtue is will. With success in this stage, the favorable outcome is a sense of self-control and confidence. The unfavorable outcome is shame and self-doubt. The example we came up with for this stage was potty training. Young children who learn to use the restroom in a potty rather than using it on themselves and waiting for a parent to clean them up often gave a sense of independence. Stage 3, also known as the preschool stage, ranges from ages 3 to 5 years old. The conflict is initiative versus guilt, the purpose, virtue. If success in this stage, the favorable outcome would be the child's ability to initiate activities on their own. The unfavorable outcome is a sense of guilt and inability to do activities on their own. In the clip we are about to show you, a child initiates the activity of mopping the floor, hoping to help his mom with her cleaning duties, but as you can see, this does not go as planned.
For life's bleachable moments.
Stage 4 is the industry or competence versus inferiority stage, which occurs to school-age children between the ages of 5 and 12. In this stage, the virtue learned through success is competence. If the child experiences this favorable outcome, they will have the ability and skills to read, write, and work independently to accomplish things on their own, most of which is learned in schools. Additionally, they will learn and demonstrate the actions and values that are highly esteemed in a society. In an unfavorable outcome, the child feels inferior and unconfident or doubtful of their abilities. However, when they're encouraged, they'll gain confidence in skills they learned during this stage and will likely experience favorable outcomes later on.
In this picture, you can see that the students show industry versus inferiority, and in this case, they're showing industry because the children are gaining respect from the teacher by following the rules, by raising their hands, and showing that they are able to learn and learning by raising their hand.
Stage 5 occurs during adolescence between ages 12 and 18, where the primary conflict or crisis is identity versus role confusion. During this stage, children are in a transitional period from child to adult and are on a search for an identity and their roles within society and in the future as an adult. When successful in this stage, a solid identity is formed based upon the children's explorations, and they feel confident about their place in society and in the bigger picture. In an unfavorable outcome, children experience role confusion, which might happen when a child doesn't know what they want to be and experiments by trying out many different roles. An example of this stage is shown in the clip from Mean Girls, where the identities of many different groups of teenagers are explored in the scene. While we aren't sure whether these identities are a result of role confusion or confidence, it's assumed that these kids feel the pressure of the stage to belong to a certain sector and feel a sense of belonging in this role and identity that they've chosen.
Cafeteria is crucial because you got everybody there. You got your freshmen, ROTC guys, preps, JV jocks, Asian nerds, cool Asians, varsity jocks, unfriendly black hotties, girls who eat their feelings, girls who don't eat anything, desperate wannabes, burnouts, sexually active band geeks, the greatest people you will ever meet, and the worst. Beware of the plastic.
(19 to 40 years old), people in this age range experience intimacy versus isolation, and relationships are a really big part of this stage. The favorable outcome would be the ability to love and commit to somebody, and unfavorable would be inability to form an affectionate relationship. In the Notebook, Allie and Noah experience intimacy and isolation throughout the movie in their relationship, and throughout the movie, Allie is able to commit even though she wants to with Noah.
Years from now, 40 years from now, what's it look like? If it's with that guy, go. Go! I lost you once. I think I could do it again if I thought it's what you really wanted. But don't you take the easy way out.
What easy way? There is no easy way. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want?
Stage 7 happens in middle adulthood between the ages of 40 and 65 years, where the primary conflict is the idea of generativity versus stagnation. In terms of generativity, this is the stage during which many people may settle down, raise families, experience growth in their careers and in many aspects of life, including feeling as though they've contributed to society and are involved. Many of these ideas revolve and occur around work and parenthood. All of these things make up the favorable outcome of generativity. On the other hand, a failure to experience growth in this way or reach these kinds of goals can lead to feelings of unproductivity, or, as it's called, stagnation. By being successful at this stage, the virtue of care is developed.
In this example from Fast and Furious, you will see a prime example of the favorable outcome of this stage, which is settling down.
Don't you like this? Alright. Or this. Yes. That's my boy. Alright, let's see how this thing flies. You watching? It's Uncle Dom. What do you know?
Stage 8, maturity. From age 65 to death, people in this range experience integrity versus despair, and it's a reflection on life. And the favorable outcome is that they are satisfied with their life that they lived, and unfavorable will be people are depressed because they were not satisfied with their life. The final scenes of the Notebook, Allie and Noah represent the 8th stage of maturity. They are about to die, and they are reflecting on their life in that time, and it is a favorable outcome that they show because they realize that they loved each other the entire time.
I think our love can do anything we want it to.
I love you.
I love you, Ellie.
Good night.
Good night.